Okay, we're adding fractions, so we want to simplify this completely. So the rule is when you're adding, the inside has to be the same. Okay, so right now I have 7xy and then 175x cubed y. These are not the same. Right now I cannot add them. So I need to simplify the insides to see if I can get them the same. So 7xy cannot be simplified. 7's already a prime number, there's one x, there's one y. But 175 can be factored down. I know it divides by 5. We'll just go straight to 5. 5 times 35, and then 5 times 7. So I'm going to rewrite just the second one. 175 is 5 times 5 times 7. And then I have 3 x's and 1 y. So I'm looking for pairs. I have a pair of 5s. I bring that out as 1. The 7 stays, it's by itself. I have a pair of x's. Those come out as 1. I have 1 x and 1 y. Those stay. So on the outside, I have 5x. It's x times 5. I just like to write the number first. It keeps it balanced. And then inside, I have 7x, y. So now let's look. I'm going to rewrite this as 7xy plus 5x, 7xy. Okay, so now my insides are the same. Woohoo! Once they're the same, they stay, and we add the outside. Okay, so I'm going to take 7 plus 5x, and then all that work we just did for square root of 7xy, it stays. It's just 1. Think about it, if I take 5x plus 2x, I only add the numbers. That'd be 7x. Even though there's 2 x's, it's the same thing. It stays as 1. That's how square roots work. Okay, so that would be our simplified answer, but they left it in this form, which works too. Okay, so we can't combine 7 and 5x, so those would just stay how they are. Okay, so remember the inside under the square root has to be the same. So I have square root of 2, square root of 32, and square root of 8. None of those are the same, meaning we can't add. So we're going to see if we can simplify any. 2's already prime, we can't factor that, but we can factor 32 and 8. So 32 is 2 times 16. 16 is 2 times 8. 8 is 2 times 4. 4 is 2 times 2. So I'm going to rewrite this. I'm not going to forget that I already have an 11 out there. It's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, find the pairs. Those come out as 1. Okay, so on the outside I have 2 times 2 times the 11 that was already there. And then inside I still have a 2 left over. So that's really 44 square roots of 2. Okay, let's do this one. 8 is 2 times 4. 4 is 2 times 2. So I have a -5. And then 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. So I'm going to pull out the pair of 2's as 1. So now on the outside, I have 2 times -5. Then inside, I just have this 1, 2. So that's -10 square roots of 2. Okay, let's rewrite it. I have 5 square roots of 2 plus 44 square roots of 2, and then minus 10 square roots of 2. Yay! Square root of 2, square root of 2, square root of 2. So we take the numbers on the outside. 5 plus 44 minus 10, and then the square root of 2 stays. So 5 plus 44 is 49 minus 10 is 39, and then the square root of 2 stays. That would be our answer. Okay, let's do one more. Again, we could add the first two, but let's simplify all of these and see what we get. So 48, 2 times 24, 24 is 2 times 12, 12 is 2 times 6, 6 is 2 times 3. So I have 9x, and then instead of 48, I have 4 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3. Take out the pairs and write it just once. And then multiply. So 2 times 2 times 9 is 36x. 3 left over underneath. So now for this one, I have a y on the outside. And then we already factored down 48. It's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So I'm just going to bring out those pair of 2's again. Multiply. So this becomes 4y square root of 3. Now let's do 27. So 27 is 3 times 9. 9 is 3 times 3. So now we have negative 7x square root 3 times 3 times 3. Pair of 3's we bring out and multiply. So that becomes negative 21x square root of 3. So what we did was we rewrote all 3 of these, and now they all have square root of 3's in them. So now I have 36x square root of 3 plus 4y square root of 3 minus 21x square root of 3. So when we add and subtract, we only add and subtract the outside. So I have 36x plus 4y minus 21x, and then the square root of 3 we just write once. Okay, we're almost done. We can combine like terms. 36x minus 21x is 15x, and then you can't combine that with a y, so it stays separate. Square root of 3. Oh, I see what they did. They kept the x's separate. It would be this one. So right here we could have just combined these x's, which is what we did. 15x square root of 3 plus 4y square root of 3. That works too. Let's do another one. And I'll keep my a's and b's separate. I should look at the answers before I start. Okay, so same thing. We got to simplify all of these down and see what we have left over. Okay, so 48 is 2 times 24. 2 times 12, 2 times 6, 2 times 3. So I have 7a times 1, 2, 3, 4 2's and a 3. So I have a pair of 2's, I have a pair of 2's. You multiply everything on the outside, so 2 times 2 times 7a, and then we have a 3 left over. 2 times 2 is 4, times 7 is 28a square root of 3. Okay, there's the first one. These take a while, right? Okay, 75 is 5 times 15. 15 is 5 times 3. And then don't forget the b. So I have a b square root 5 times 5 times 3. So again, I have a pair of 5s that comes out and the 3's left. So 5b square root of 3. Those are my first two terms simplified. One more. 27. 3 times 9, 3 times 3. Don't forget the negative 6a. And then I have 3 times 3 times 3. Take out the pair and multiply. So 3 times negative 6 is negative 18a square root of 3. So this one, I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm just going to combine the ones with the a. So 28 minus 18 is 10a square root of 3. And then we'll leave this one as is. And that's right there. Alright, we'll stop that one, and the next video will be on rationalizing the denominator.